Oh yeah, I like the music here. Half Harley Manor. Looks like the coast is clear, for now. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon. Before that... Okay. Hold that thought. Lowering the music a bit. Okay. From the top. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon. Before that crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. And we can talk on here again. So I should get my old weapon from the hall closet and then head up to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also refrain from excess chatter. Over. Oh, right, yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful in espionage game, Joey. Silence golden. Over. Jude, shut up. Remember one time on training mission, couldn't keep my trap shut. Hoo boy, really landed us in a pickle. Over. You never had any training. Got it. The grammar in this game is odd, but okay. You've never had any training. I'm turning off the walkie-talkie. Bye. Over and click. Again, never really read any of the Homestuck crap, but I wouldn't be surprised if the grammar was like that all the time. It is a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like sculpture. We can spin it around. You give it a tap. Wow, look at it go. Excuse me. Well, that was stimulating. So where should we go to first? Well, we gotta find our weapon first before heading to the attic. It's your mother's jewelry box. A priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. Tasty. Pringles are delicious after all. It's your mother's... Oh. Okay. I can't really click on the Pringles and it doesn't say anything different apparently. Oh my god. What have they done to you, Ponyta? Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. This painting now commemorates your triumph and a particularly spectacular queen nativity. That didn't... I thought that said naivete, but... Okay. I can speak big words today, folks. Also, I need to take another sip because I've done a lot of reading. Aw, man. The things I do for you people. Hope you're enjoying, by the way. Okay. Is that from Where the Wild Things Are? This thing's always giving you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Gay Michelangelo? Is that you? From the first and last Dark Gun War with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work. At all. I see you have a great sense of fashion there. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. Back then, all the Nerf gun wars. Good times, good times. You don't use guns. I wonder why. Okay, what's going on there? I see a kitty. And, okay. Lots of stickers and makeup and crap. This lady was just hanging out in her all-together, which, you mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever. You were like 8. I don't know if they mentioned this earlier, or like how old we are, but apparently we're in our teens, so yeah, it wasn't too long ago. You're light bright, hours of fun, with a number of hours in the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which, in your case, means many hours and a lot of fun. Hey, that's the pattern we're wearing on our shirt. Yeah, I remember light brights. Didn't really use them for too long, and I wasn't really big of a fan, but they were unique. And here we have a lovely painting of dragons, all the Gyarados. You've always been a bit creeped out by the monster in the water. It feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. Yeah, I'm actually doing it right now. If you somewhat move, then yeah, they follow you everywhere you look. Optical illusions, man. They're spoopy. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. Nothing in the dresser there, or drawer. It's the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in here. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. Let's find out, as Mr. Owl would say. You think back to before, back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now, your guess is even more reasonable. Because it's open, obviously. Okay. That box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. I wonder what your next step should be. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. We can try, but we can search before doing so. You can't search the box while it's still up on that shelf. You've heard Elf on the Shelf, now get ready for... I can't think of anything! It's dead mean anyway. Let's just do this already. I like that. Even with the low frames of animation, it's still charming. Wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. You pick through the box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click. No dice. Another battery problem? You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap! Forgot about those. Please keep safe. Over. Absolutely not. Nope. I'm throwing them all away. Joey, please. Those are my favorites. Over. I'm not really throwing them away, you nerd. What do you take me for? Thanks. Over. So I guess I head up to the attic now. That's the plan. Over. I better shake a leg then. Affirmative. Over and out. Guess we gotta head up to late attic now. But we can check out Jude's room, assuming that it is his room. Again, you know, if you combine any of these with, you know, anything in the environment, then you can get new dialogue, but I don't really feel like killing my throat right now as it is, so you can do that on your own. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon. But really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud. Not to mention, it's where his pet usually lurks. He's a goofy goober after all. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. Open? He always keeps it locked, even if you did manage to get in. He probably has traps set up. Man, God, excuse me, I'm really gassy today. I apologize. No, I'm not. Not sorry. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair again. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks. Fair enough. But I think that's what my childhood room would be like. In all honesty. Alright. Attic should be up this way. A bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. Yeah, it's like my house in real life. We have a shitload of boxes that we've been meaning to put down in storage, but nah. You got this toy caterpillar so you can learn how to cure caterpillar diseases. But it turns out plush caterpillars don't get sick. Still pretty cute though. The caterpillar can't help you. And you can't help the caterpillar. Not a productive friendship, but at least nobody's being taken advantage of. Poor caterpillar. Not always loved. He had a good life. You're loath to touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best just to leave it be. Oh, because yeah, it's a spring that stopped on the stairs. How the fuck even, man? Only in Homestuck land. A bunch of stuff that okay. Same dialogue. Let's look. On the rare occasions he's home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean. No, you don't. Yeah, you have different feelings about him. You have daddy issues. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Ooh. I wonder what's inside. Weird. What the heck was that thing? And how long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked. Cripes! Forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part, over. It's fine, no big deal. Just let the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of a locked door. It is not fine, over. Jude! Panic not necessary. Still need to get you to attic, over. For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that, over. Although, so far it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please, just need you to head to trophy room, over. Ugh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when our whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant, over. Fine. Over and out. So we got to head to the trophy room. Hopefully not too far. And hopefully not that difficult. So, head to the trophy room. Affirmative, over. Got it. Over and out. Let's look out the doorway. The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spookier yourself, just basking in its spooky aura. You know what? I haven't even thought of this before, and I forgot to mention this before with the intro. But yeah, this is clearly a point-and-click game, and you know, back in the 90s, like, point-and-click adventure games were, you know, the craze. I don't know if that was intentional, but you know, they're pretty simple, pretty easy to make. Just gotta read through a lot of dialogue is all. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. Yeah, if these pictures don't make you love the art even more, then I don't know what does. I like them. You can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals. One of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you much, let alone at your eyes. It's not really a healthy relationship then. It's no bueno. Pa used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Yeah, doggos are pretty cute. I won't lie about that. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. That's a hot babysitter you got there. By now, probably more than with Mom and Pa combined. You'd always thought of her as the kind of cool and fun older kid you wanted to be. Until you got old enough to realize she's a pretty sucky role model. You'll wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. Mom is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with spectacles and mustache. Or at least one of the two. Let's look at more pictures. Pa and someone you presume is sister? Nobody he's ever mentioned. Not that the two of you talk much. Kind of weird to think you might have like a second cousin out there you've never met. Maybe she died young? The old-timey times were pretty rough. Old-timey times. Back then, the world was all black and white. A lovely diptych? I don't know how to... diptych? I don't... certain words I can't pronounce correctly, I don't know what they mean. Of school portraits, the laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Jude puts the dip in diptych. You mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump. But he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you. There aren't any pictures of the three of you together, so you try to make one through the art of composition. By hanging these three solo photos together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all three of you. Sorta. I don't know whether to feel sad about that. But, you know, I guess it works. You and your very good dog. Aw. What is this saying? To my biggest fan. Ooh la la. That there mom is looking très glamnifique. When you grow up, you hope this is what Mirza will look like. That is a sexy piece of ass right there if I ever seen one. Like the babysitter. I know what I said. Let's go downstairs. Snakemon. This guy. What's he so happy about anyway? His expression probably made more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your paw plundered him from. I wouldn't really like to keep that in my house. You know, only in rich people houses. Most likely. Well, shit. Power's out. Oh, well. It seems the power's out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure. Which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Jude, I need your help. Well, it would seem the power's out. Classic PsyOps over. What? Credit where it's due. Best way to destabilize countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally, over. Not literally. It's still like late afternoon. I can see fine. Should have no trouble getting to trophy room then. Over. Fine then, Mr. Mission Control. Yes, great. Over and out. Oh, the pure condescension between the two of them. What a lovely relationship they have. Yeah. What a big-ass living room they got here. Just your reliable old portable cassette player, complete with headphones. Jude can occasionally be found using it to even further isolate himself from reality. I thought I saw another option there. After all, we gotta... Oh, it might have been this. We gotta look for other batteries for our flashlights. It's the handheld gaming device that you and Jude share. It's not a Game Boy. He hogs it, mostly, but that's alright, since you got that console in your room. Let's scrounge around, right? Why not? You have it on good authority that the batteries in this thing are A, way too small for anything you may or may not currently need batteries for, and B, dead as a bag of doornails. Doornails specifically. So that is a no-go. The television. There's the big screen. Got the cable hookup and everything. Oh, they got it big. Expensive cable. It's your home altar, and your method of worship is listless vegetation. The gods reward you with glimpses of the divine. Clarissa, Alex Mack, and the cool green lady from Reboot. You really like her. She's cool. Yeah, not to go into PC territory, but I think it might be implied that she's bi? Joey specifically, but again, that's just a theory, a game theory. This bookshelf contains several of Pa's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn Sweet, Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff, Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess, and Safari, stories of bold men and the animals they killed from a distance, even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Fascinating. That's all the shelf has to offer. Was that the remote? Pa's major totem of power. The impressively clunky item controls the TV. The garage door, toaster, thermostat, and pretty much everything else of a gizmological nature. It's a universal remote. Wish I had one of those. You literally cannot pick it up without using both hands. Wonder why. Let's scavenge. You pop open this behemoth and score! You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Siledex. You kids and your slang. Making up words. Well, we can't put these in the battery, they're not the right ones. These batteries are so huge, they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a round hole that's a bit smaller than the peg. You'll need some D-cell batteries. D-cell batteries, gotcha. Now, are they Duracell or Energizer batteries? You know, that's the real thought, real question. One of your Pa's recent victims. You love animals. He loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victory over nature. Yeah, big man. As long as he has a big, stupid gun. I like animals too. But, you know, admittingly, those are kind of creepy. Like, those are the types of things you see in, like, a wilderness cabin out in the woods. But, you know, he's a hobbyist. We all have hobbies. You can't tell if the noises you hear are from the monsters or the wind. It's either some particularly whooshy monsters or some really groany wind. Let's go outside. Leaving the protection of your home seems like a bad idea. Might be creatures and weirdos ahoy out there. You think you will stay inside, where your chances of meeting creatures and weirdos are still pretty good, honestly. You never know. It's Toby's favorite instrument, the piano. A piano can be used to turn the slight motion of one's fingers into music. Those ivories, how they beg to be tickled. But you mustn't. Also, you, can't. Play Haunting Melody anyway. Oh, that would just be the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe. It's a shame that would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. Really, not even a little bit? Shame. I was looking forward to it a lot. Abusive Tauros right there. This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. You wonder if you'll be driving by then. To college? Where you teach because you are an adult and 20 years have passed? Yeah, interesting that you think that far ahead. You dream big. Yeah. Yeah, it's that one lamp from A Christmas Story. The ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful, although maybe everyone would look like that in blue. The lamp, goodness. You'd like to meet the lady who modeled for it someday. Would totally have something like that in my own house. No matter what price, I'll always make a purchase on that. Okay, let's go over here. It's Mufasa. You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that, or they painted it very, very fast. Creative and detailed, surprisingly. No, I wanted to look at the bear. Or is that in the... Yeah, it's in this screen here. The teddy bear outpatient clinic is for stuffed animals who require treatment, but not an overnight stay. Oh my god, excuse me. It's not just for stuffed bears, of course. It was named for its founder and chief physician, Arsala Teddy Bear. Arsala. Sounds foreign. This lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. Interesting. Boy, your pa really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. A bear with wings holding a clock. Yeah, it's pretty creative, alright. These should probably be in a museum, those tribal masks. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this painting is kind of out of view. A lot of these ladies were apparently your mom's friends. You should look them up sometime. You may avoid mentioning that your pa had blue-only portraits made of them. Although if they were friends with your mom, they must have had to deal with your pa on occasion. So it would probably come as no surprise. Not gonna lie, they're pretty beautiful. Even for blue. And now we're playing Limbo now. Can't really see. This room is really giving you the creeps. Listen. You hear something. Breathing. Something else, you mean, besides you. Aw, that's gotta be like the worst feeling in the world. It's like whenever you're in a dark room like this and you're not alone, then that's like the worst nightmare. Okay, so we can't actually move. We can only look and listen like the freaking annoying fairy from Ocarina of Time. But yeah, unfortunately we gotta leave. Thanks, Navi. Just as you pass into the living room, pulling the door shut behind you, it shuddered as something heavy and wet slammed against again. I just found a typo there. And I won't honestly blame them. Like, there's a shitload of dialogue in this fucking game. But I don't care. I love reading for you guys. Be happy. Against, if from the other side. I can't see anything in the trophy room. It's way too dark. Odd. Rest of house navigable, over. Consider utilizing flashlight, over. You mean the one you filled with your pogs? That flashlight? Joey, please, over. No use dwelling on past, over. It doesn't matter, anyway. Something's blocking the door to the trophy room now. Something, over. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Strange. For now, recommend focus on restoring power before sunsets completely, over. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're right. Okay. I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder. Need electricity to retrieve key anyway, over. What? Can't discuss over unsecured channel, over and out. But I see this over the walkie-talkie. I must click on it. It compels me. For I shall click on it. Any hot tips for getting the power back on? Power outage seems to grant invaders significant advantage over. That's not really a tip. That's more like just an explanation for why I'm trying to do it. Not sure what to tell you. Circuit breaker probably in basement, over. See? That was very helpful. Thanks. Doing my best, over and out. Now we gotta... Okay, so we got like a heavy list. So we gotta go to the basement, restore the power. We gotta find the batteries to the flashlight, or as we call it, our strife weapon. Get to the attic. Whole bunch of stuff to do. These used to be stacked neatly on the shelves, but your dog came clambering through and slammed right into them. They tumbled everywhere. That was about 3 years ago. You aren't great housekeepers. I'd be the same way at this at her age, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's fax machine. The power's off, and such as your fax machine is basically useless. This is unacceptable. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic of late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities? Yeah, no kidding. The sound you've heard since you entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is like nothing you've ever heard, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn the radio off. It's off, and it'll stay that way. Okay, uno momento. Need more water. Alright. Back for more, baby. Okay, so... Do you want to know where the batteries are for our strife weapon? This got me, I remember, on the one playthrough that I did before. This got me stuck. I got stuck here for the longest time because I couldn't find the batteries, but since we turned the radio off, it turns out you have to click on up here where the hatch is. And this is where you get the batteries from. That kind of aggravated me when I found them. But anyway, that's the solution. The radio is clearly, although weirdly, functional. Despite not being plugged in, you might be onto something here. Pop open. You open the battery compartment, and voila, there's our batteries. Okay, good. If this radio didn't need batteries to make those noises, you'd have to upgrade the Spookitude to business class Spookitude. And frankly, you can't afford that. Jackpot. D-cells. You can never have too many batteries. And never in too many different sizes either. Success. We got the batteries. Rumbo. It's it. Your babysitter has just really really atrocious taste. You're only 14. And even you can tell this is just really crummy. Yeah, alcohol addiction, not really the wise choice or the right road to go down. Never really realized they had letters on them. D, E. Our flashlight needs D. There. Another electric device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You see, this is the type of sentence I couldn't formulate in like elementary school. Or even middle school, for that matter. Really descriptive. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional and in fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low light environments. And also to beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although that's a last resort, of course. Sweet, our flashlight looks great, first of all. Second of all, it works. So now we can use it as a so-called weapon. We can examine a lot here. Through the messy kitchen. Looks like Undyne's kitchen. The backyard used to be so much more awesome before the monsters showed up. Let's go outside. Outside. I'm Canadian apparently. You really don't want to go out there right now. Tempting though it is to go rake more leaves. The struggle of the monster bothered leaf pile enthusiasts. You keep meaning to start a zine. God damn it, for some reason I get really gassy whenever I talk a lot. There are monsters out there, watching, working up an appetite. Oh, we can open the window, that's what it meant. With all those monsters out there, you think you'll leave it shut. Also, you don't actually know how to open this window, short of breaking it. The sink is full of dirty dishes. Full of dirty Dans. Someone should clean this up. You know, we can clean it up, but apparently we don't feel like it. Honestly, no kid would really like to do the dishes. It's a pain in the $$. No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know what? After he completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it can be Jude's turn for quite some time. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right out of the boxes and then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash either. Therefore, that's why this place looks like a junkyard. Yeah, this game's music, I'll compliment the music one more time, but the game does a really good job in its music to set up the atmosphere. Oh, is that dog food? You're even out of dog food? Things really have gotten desperate. You guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retrospectively the worst possible time. She's taking the awfully long time to the store. Wonder what she's up to. Okay, I can... It's been like a couple months since I played last, but I already forget what you can and cannot click on. A shaker full of season all magic spice mix. Your babysitter is a terrible cook, but she dumps this stuff all over everything, and it actually tastes pretty good. Maybe it really is magic. I'll take it. Magic spice mix. Oh yeah. Of course, everybody knows there's no such thing as magic. It's all faked with chemicals and stuff. Still, those chemicals are delicious. Delicioso. Man, we got a bunch of stuff in our inventory now. Also, you know what would be a good thing? I should probably save. We can name our save if we want to, but I'm lazy, as usual. Yeah, save right there. You know, just in case something bad happens. If it crashes unexpectedly, you never know. Gotta cover all your bases for that sort of thing in video game land. This mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He's been ever since your pa left him here months ago. Can we try and move him then? Yeah, not a lot of chance of you being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon over here. Yeah, with the attire, yeah, he is Mummy Napoleon. Okay. Well, since our flashlight works, why do I keep... Whenever I try and say words, I say looks. But anyway. Oh, I don't think I ever checked this. The tube highway that Jude's pet uses to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, fortunately. Very inventive. Very mobile. Okay.